Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we start on 24-hour temperature cast. Still warm out there this morning. Still going to be warm out there this afternoon. Those top temperatures likely to get to the middle and upper 80s. We got to 88 yesterday, almost a record. Today, the record is 88, and it's certainly within reach. Overnight tonight into tomorrow, one more warm one where those temperatures probably stay up closer to 60 before much cooler air scheduled to arrive later in the day tomorrow. When it does get here, we're going to feel real different tomorrow night, and especially Wednesday and Thursday and Friday when it feels a whole lot more like November. It's 61 right now in Tallahassee. It's 59 in Thomasville. In Valdosta, we're at 64, one of the warmer spots. Not real breezy out there. There is enough moisture for some fog, and I think that's going to be our big concern this morning and probably still a concern tomorrow morning. Some areas where that fog gets real thick and the visibility gets real low. We're at 57 at Quincy and at Bainbridge and at Camilla. It's 58 degrees in Perry and in Moultrie. I see a 59 in Live Oak and a 61 in Homerville. Not breezy or anything like that. If there is a breeze today, it's going to be more from like the northeast or the east. I think as we get to tomorrow, that breeze will eventually turn to the northwest. That's when the drier and cooler air takes back over, and that's when everything starts to change. But look at these visibility numbers. So many at 1/4 mile or lower, and that's from Thomasville to Valdosta, Perry to Cross City, Moultrie to Tifton, all these areas with some pretty thick fog out there this morning. Now that much cooler air is on the other side of that boundary. The boundary will be able to make progress east finally, but it's not going to have a whole bunch of moisture to work with. Now there could be a little some out there, and maybe we can catch a couple isolated showers tomorrow as this boundary is moving through the area, but it doesn't feel like we're talking any widespread significant rain event. On the other side of the boundary, the air is much cooler, and it should start to rush in behind it. We'll probably start to feel a little bit of it maybe later tomorrow night. So if you've got some later night Halloween plans, or if you're going to be trick-or-treating well after dark, maybe things start to get a little bit cooler for you compared to where it's going to be during the day tomorrow. Here's the future cast. We get into the afternoon, most of the showers dry up. By the time the sun sets, I think that's when we start to notice some of that cooler air filtering in, so just in time for trick-or-treating. And then as we get up on Wednesday morning, we're going to continue to feel that breeze out of the north. That is going to be a breezy day, likely on Wednesday, and a much, much cooler day. So we've got some big changes coming. They start tomorrow, but they really take hold on Wednesday. The tropics, not quiet, but not super active. We've got an area over here between Bermuda and the Bahamas that's still got a little bit of life to it. We've got some energy that's still kind of broad and disorganized in the Caribbean. Both have some potential for development over the next week. Nothing that looks like it's going to happen right away or going to impact our forecast, but we'll certainly keep our eyes on all of it for you. This morning we've got the fog on the Gulf, otherwise sunshine by this afternoon. Breezy at times, but I think getting a whole lot more breezy tomorrow. 50s and 60s with that fog early. Sunrise time not till 7:51, by the way. Let's go mid-80s for top temperatures this afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy. More fog tonight. Still partly cloudy, and a lot of us still close to 60. Notice how those temperatures change a bunch from today to tomorrow, from tomorrow to Wednesday, dropping like 10 degrees each day. And the mornings, they're going to drop a whole bunch too. Going to be real chilly Wednesday and Thursday morning. So we've got some cool mornings coming, some much cooler afternoons coming. Still, I don't see any real rain chances.